Hey everybody, so we're back in my kitchen and it's a beautiful day here in Northeast Ohio. So I want to make something nice and light and fresh for the family. So we're going to make a grilled romaine and steak Caesar salad. Now this dish is nice because you utilize the heat of your grill to grill the romaine, develop a little more flavor, and just adds a little something to the dish that's a little unusual. So we're going to start off with making the salad dressing first. So I call this a cheater Caesar. It's not a true Caesar dressing, but it's a little bit lighter and a little bit fresher. I've got some yogurt that helps to lighten up the dish. And in here I've already got a little bit of mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is nice to emulsify. It gives it the real nice creaminess, but I fill it out with some unsweetened, unflavored Greek yogurt. That way it gives a little bit of tang and it gives it a nice body. So Aiden, if you want to whisk that together a little bit for me. And then I have a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire? However it's pronounced, Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of that. Again, this adds a little umami, a little saltiness to the dish, which is really nice. Aiden does not like the smell of Worcestershire, apparently. I've got some fresh grated garlic. We'll go in with that. Lemon juice. And some olive oil. And the olive oil is really there for flavoring because the Caesar salad really depends on that olive oil to give it kind of the traditional flavor it has. Now, this is an optional ingredient, but I really like it. It's anchovy paste. As you can see, I go through this stuff pretty fast. I think it adds a lot of depth of flavor, a little saltiness, a little umami. And in traditional Caesar, you have anchovies in it. So I usually just buy this tube of anchovy paste and keep it on hand. So I'll put about a teaspoon of that in, and I'm a big fan of this stuff. Okay. And then a little bit of pepper. And some Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to save half of this Parmesan to finish the dish, but half I'll put right into this salad dressing. All right, Aiden, if you want to give it a quick, another whisk around, and then that's it. Super easy cheater Caesar salad dressing. We love it around here, and it makes for a kind of lighter version of a Caesar salad dressing. And the next thing we'll do is prep our greens here. So this is just a head of romaine. I left most of the root on because that'll help keep it together. And then what I'll do is I'll just split this down the length of the romaine. And there you go. And then this is what we'll grill. So I'll set that aside, and then we'll season up this steak and get out to the grill. So again, I just got some coarse kosher salt. I will season liberally. This is a thick steak that I think we're going to split. So I'm going to season very liberally, good amount of salt, fresh cracked pepper. Get it good on both sides. And then we will get this out to the grill, grill up the steak, and then get that romaine, just a high, quick sear over the hot coals, and then we'll have ourselves a nice steak and salad. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the steak on the grill. Now what I've done is I've built kind of a two-zone fire here. So I've got coals all along this half of the grill, and then this half is just empty. That'll ensure that if my steak starts to get too much of a char and hasn't cooked through all the way, I can move it to the cooler zone, put the lid on, and finish cooking it that way so that it acts kind of like an oven. I see that I've developed a good crust on both sides of this steak, but it's not quite there yet. So I'm gonna move it off the direct heat over to this cooler side of the grill and put the lid on just to help cook it through, and that'll also help to preheat these grates for the romaine. So I'll check the temp of this again just to see if my doneness has been achieved. And yeah, I'm perfect. I'm right about 120. So I'll pull that off because I want it to carry over. I like mine a little on the rare side of medium rare, so I'm looking for 125 to 130. And then now we have these grates good and hot, preheated, and I'll put the romaine on. Now the romaine, I've sprayed lightly with some non-stick spray just to help that caramelize a little bit. And I'm gonna press this down onto the grates a little bit because I wanna see that char. And we're not gonna grill both sides of this romaine. We're just trying to get a little bit of a char, a little bit crisp on that cut side, It'll help develop the flavor and give an extra depth to this salad. These have been on here just a few minutes over high heat, just enough to develop a little crisp. So you can see there's a little bit of a char on there. Grab any loose leaves here and just pull all this romaine off the grill. And now we'll go inside and plate it up and serve it up family style. First thing I'll do, I'll get a little bit of this cheddar Caesar down to kind of hold the lettuce onto this platter. And then I'll lay my romaine down, and we're doing this family style. And we can just dig in, pull out what we want to eat. There we go. That over there a little bit. Go on with a little more of this salad dressing. And then I'll top it with some of that reserved Parmesan. And that's what makes it that nice, rich Caesar. Okay. And now the star of the show, we'll get the steak going. And I'll slice this, kind of shingle it out, and that way everybody can grab a little bit. I know the dog's looking to dig in on this. Right, now I'll try and get this all on there at once. And I like to shingle it a little bit. So, just try and get that little bit of a shingle there. Oh yeah, you can see it's perfectly cooked. Like I said, I pulled it a little early, let it rest while I was grilling that romaine, which is a perfect opportunity to get that romaine going. And there you have it, a grilled New York strip steak with grilled romaine Caesar salad. A quick, easy dinner that's nice and fresh. Join me next time for another recipe.